Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here doing a Transfer Tuesday where we move the money that we were able to save in this Friday's savings challenges to our goals. So on Friday we were working with $12. So I'm just going to move the $12 back up to ready to assign. And in Friday's challenges, our baby emergency fund got $3. I'm going to add $3 here. Our retirement savings got $3. So we're going to add $3 here. And our college savings for my son got $6. So we are just going to add the $6 here. And so that put us at $234.65 for our baby emergency fund, and we have a goal of $2,000. So we still need to fund this $1,765.35 to hit that. Our retirement, we are working on fully funding a Roth for both my husband and myself by the end of July of 2027, because we are working on next year's Roth at this point. And we have $2,920.58 of the $17,200 needed. And that amount might change when they put out the new amounts for 2027. And for my son's college, we are working on saving $15,702.41 by the time he graduates in June of 29. And we currently have $4,674.09 of that goal. So we are just making small progress, little by little, on them, and hopefully we will get there. Yeah. Because, according to the software, we would have to put away $1,091.34 this month alone to hit that. So, the one thing that's neat about this software is it does, I'm not sure why that target says 1765. I probably have it set differently, but then these two, because this doesn't really have a true deadline, I guess. Maybe when I set it up, I didn't give it a target date. I don't know. But these in particular, because we have target dates set, it gives you the actual monthly amount that you would need to put away every month until that date so that you would have it, which is kind of neat. And if you don't and you roll into the next month, I don't know why it went negative, but it increases the amounts because you didn't save enough. Anyway, I'm not sure why that just went negative, but we'll just not worry about it. So we are getting there little by little. If you see this new category, because it's a relatively new category, and I know maybe you don't catch all the videos, I added this in because we had to dip into our emergency fund, and back before I was doing savings challenges, I basically had what I called a ladder system, and it was, I would list our savings goals most important to least important, and the baby emergency fund and the fully funded emergency fund also always sat at the top of that stack. So if we needed to use that money for anything, we had to go back to square one again and fund that before we could fund anything else, because I would work on one goal at a time, not three. When I started to do savings challenges, I started to work with 3 goals at a time and do random amounts with the challenges. Being that we had to tap our emergency fund, I wanted to ensure that we were getting that funded quickly. So I brought back that laddered savings concept that I had done in the past. So we are dedicating basically $100 a month that dedicates directly to that baby emergency fund in this instance. I'm wondering if I'm going to keep that after we fund the baby emergency fund, and then just like prioritize whatever the next most important goal is at that time. Or I will just go back to just doing the savings challenge, um, the savings challenges, and do it randomly, but we'll see. So I'm just doing that for now because I want to make sure that fund gets funded. So also, I don't know if I did this last month or not. So I know not everyone catches every video, but I separated out the gratitude challenge into two different buckets. This is last year's one that we fully funded because I'm going to start pulling money from here. And so I wanted to separate that out. So, and this is our current one that we're working on. Another thing that I have been thinking about also is as I'm getting closer to this subscriber challenge and finishing it up, I'm thinking about what I want to do with that money. And also, I kind of like the idea of having a challenge around another goal, if that makes sense. So maybe I want to get steps in and I make a challenge around saving $1. I don't know if I do $1 per step because that I might go negative trying to save that amount, but like I kind of like that concept, so I might just start thinking about doing more stuff like that, but we'll see. It just got me thinking when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with that money when I complete that challenge. But anyways, yeah. So that is it. That is where we stand with our savings goals. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.